Hello, hello, my friends. Welcome back to Simple English Cast, a podcast where English feels easy, warm, and real. I'm Alex, and today, wherever you are listening from, maybe in your room, on a bus, or walking outside, I want you to feel like we are sitting together, having a calm conversation.
Hi everyone, I'm Meera. And yes, Alex is right. This is not a classroom. This is a safe space. You don't need perfect English here. You just need ears, a little curiosity, and maybe a cup of tea or coffee.
Exactly. And Meera, before we start, let's ask our listeners something.
Yes, if you're listening right now, ask yourself this simple question. How do I feel today? Really?
Not how you should feel, not how people expect you to feel, but how you actually feel inside.
And whatever the answer is, tired, happy, confused, stressed, calm, it's okay. You're human.
So, Meera, today's episode is about something very close to all of us, our thoughts.
Yes, the small voices in our head, the quiet ones we listen to when nobody is around.
Some thoughts give us energy. Some thoughts steal it.
And the funny thing is, many of us don't even notice what we are thinking. We just feel heavy, tired, or unhappy, and we don't know why.
That's why today we're talking about small thoughts and small habits that slowly change how we feel about life.
And don't worry, dear listener, this is B1 level English. We will speak slowly, clearly, and naturally, like real people.
Meera, let me ask you something. When you wake up in the morning, what is the first thing your mind says?
Honestly, some days my mind says, "Good morning. Let's think about everything you didn't finish yesterday."
Yes, that sounds very familiar.
And I think many listeners feel the same. Your body wakes up, but your mind is already running.
Exactly. Emails, work, school, money, relationships, everything comes together like noise.
And here's the important part, dear listener. Your mind talks to you all day long.
Sometimes it says kind things. Sometimes it says very cruel things.
Like, you're too slow. You're not good enough. Everyone else is doing better than you.
And the problem is, we often believe those thoughts without asking questions.
Let me share a small story.
Please do.
A few years ago, I knew a woman named Laura. She lived in a small apartment in Spain. She had a normal job, a normal life, nothing terrible.
But something felt wrong, right?
Yes, every morning Laura looked in the mirror and thought, I'm already behind in life.
Behind compared to whom?
Exactly. That was the problem. She compared herself to people online, friends traveling, buying houses, getting promotions.
Social media can be very loud.
Very loud. And Laura didn't notice that her own life had many good things. Her mind was busy comparing, not appreciating.
Meera, I like to think of thoughts like weather.
I love that idea. Explain it.
Some days are sunny. Some days are cloudy. Some days it rains.
And you don't control the weather.
Exactly. You don't choose every thought that comes into your head.
But you can choose what you do with that thought.
Yes, if a negative thought comes, you can say, okay, I see you, but I don't have to follow you.
Let's explain something important to our listeners, the negative loop.
A negative loop is when one bad thought brings another bad thought and another.
For example, I made a mistake. Then, I always make mistakes. Then, I'm a failure.
And suddenly, one small mistake becomes a story about your whole life.
Dear listener, if this happens to you, you are not weak. This is how the human brain works.
Meera, what helps you when your thoughts go in circles?
I use something I call the 5-minute rule.
I like the sound of that. What is it?
When my mind feels heavy, I tell myself, I don't need to fix my whole life right now. I only need to take care of the next 5 minutes.
That feels very gentle.
Yes, in those 5 minutes, I do something small and physical.
Like what?
I stand up, I drink a glass of water, I open the window, I stretch my arms, I breathe slowly.
And that changes your energy?
Not magically, but it stops the downward spiral.
Let me talk to you, dear listener, for a moment.
Yes, this part is for you.
If today feels heavy, please remember this. You are not broken. You are just tired.
And tired minds tell scary stories.
You don't need motivation. You need kindness, especially from yourself.
Many people think positivity means smiling all the time.
Yes, and that's not true.
Real positivity is quiet.
It looks like going to bed on time. It looks like saying no when you need rest.
It looks like forgiving yourself for being human.
Meera, let me ask you a question many listeners have.
Go ahead.
What if I try positive habits, but I still feel bad?
That's a very honest question.
And very real.
Feeling bad doesn't mean you failed. It means you're healing.
Healing is not a straight line.
Some days you feel strong. Some days you feel weak again.
And both days are part of the journey.
Before we continue, let's do something together.
Yes, if you can, pause for a moment.
Put your feet on the ground. Relax your shoulders.
Take a slow breath in through your nose.
And breathe out through your mouth.
You don't need to change anything in your life right now.
You are enough in this moment.
Now, I want to talk about something many listeners struggle with: worry.
Yes, worry is like a guest that comes without invitation and refuses to leave.
And the worst part? It talks a lot.
Exactly. It keeps asking questions that don't have answers.
Let me ask you, Meera, do you worry more during the day or at night?
At night. Always at night.
Same here. The body is tired, but the mind suddenly becomes very active.
And it starts asking, what if something goes wrong? What if I fail? What if people judge me?
Dear listener, if your mind does this, you're not strange. This is very human.
I once learned a very helpful idea. It's called the circle of control.
Yes, I love this one. Explain it simply.
Okay. Imagine two circles in front of you.
One small, one big.
In the small circle, write things you can control.
Like your actions, your habits, your words.
Yes, what time you sleep, how you speak to yourself, how much effort you give today.
And the big circle?
Things you cannot control.
Other people's opinions, the past, the news, the weather.
Exactly. Now here's the problem. Most of our worry lives in the big circle.
The circle where we have no power.
And worrying there only makes us tired.
Let's give our listeners a real example.
Okay. I once spoke with a man named Daniel. He lived in Canada.
What was his worry?
Daniel worried all the time about his job. Not because he was bad at it, but because he feared losing it.
Fear of the future.
Yes. Every night he imagined bad scenarios. He lost sleep, he lost energy.
And did any of those fears really happen?
No. But the stress was real.
So what helped Daniel?
A very simple rule. He said to himself, if I can't act on this worry today, I will not think about it for hours.
That's powerful.
Instead, he chose one small action.
Like updating his skills, saving a little money, talking to someone he trusts.
Exactly. Action calms worry more than thinking ever will.
Let me speak to you again, dear listener.
Yes, this part is just for you.
If your mind feels tired from worrying, ask yourself this question. Is this something I can act on today?
If the answer is yes, take one small step.
If the answer is no, give yourself permission to rest.
Rest is not laziness. Rest is fuel.
Meera, now let's talk about goals.
Ah, yes. Goals. Hope and stress in one word.
Some people feel excited by goals.
Others feel attacked by them.
Why do goals feel so heavy sometimes?
Because we turn them into rules instead of guides.
Explain that.
When a goal becomes, if I don't achieve this, I'm a failure, it stops being helpful.
That's very true.
I like to see goals as direction, not judgment.
Like a map, not a test.
Exactly.
You don't shout at yourself when you take the wrong street.
You just adjust.
Meera, earlier you mentioned a simple goal method. Can you explain it again for our listeners?
Of course. I call it the 3-goal method.
Simple already.
You choose 1 goal for your body, 1 goal for your mind, 1 goal for your heart.
Can you give examples?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Body goal. Walk for 15 minutes a day.
Not 1 hour, not the gym, just walking.
Mind goal. Learn 5 new English words a day.
Very realistic.
Heart goal. Send 1 honest message to someone you care about each day.
That's beautiful. Why do small goals work better than big ones?
Because small goals don't scare your brain.
The brain likes safety.
Yes. When a goal feels possible, your brain says, okay, we can try.
When it feels too big, the brain says, nope, let's scroll instead.
Exactly.
Dear listener, listen to this part carefully.
Yes, this is important.
You don't need to change your whole life this month.
You don't need to know your full future,
You only need to move 1 step forward.
even if that step is very small.
Meera, now comes a heavier topic.
Yes, pain.
Because positivity doesn't mean life is always easy.
Exactly. Sometimes life hurts deeply. I once spoke with a woman named Emma from the UK.
What was her story?
She lost someone very important to her.
That kind of pain changes everything.
Yes. Emma told me she felt guilty for smiling again.
That happens to many people.
She thought being sad all the time was a sign of love.
This is important for our listeners.
Moving forward does not mean forgetting,
It means learning how to carry the pain.
without letting it stop your life completely.
One sentence I love is, you can't think your way out of pain. You have to live your way through it.
Yes, that means small routines matter.
Eating, sleeping, going outside.
Talking to one safe person?
Let's give listeners something practical.
Yes, a simple exercise.
Take a piece of paper.
Write 1 sentence. The problem is.
Only 1 sentence.
Then write 3 small actions you can try.
Not solutions, just actions.
This brings us to a nice idiom.
The ball is in your court.
It means life has given you a situation.
Now you choose your next step.
Not a perfect step.
Just a kind one.
We talked about thoughts, worry, goals, and pain.
Now I want to talk about something very important: emotional strength.
Many people think emotional strength means never crying,
Or never feeling scared.
but that's not true at all.
Emotional strength is not about being hard.
It's about being honest.
It's the ability to say, today is difficult, but I'm still here.
It's waking up even when you don't feel motivated.
It's asking for help when you need it.
Let me ask you something, dear listener.
Yes, think about this honestly.
When was the last time you were kind to yourself?
Not productive, not successful, just kind,
Many people can be kind to others.
but very strict with themselves.
Meera, how do you talk to yourself when you make a mistake?
Honestly, in the past, very harshly.
What kind of words?
You should know better. Why are you like this? You're wasting time.
Would you speak like that to a friend?
Never.
That's the key.
I learned something important over time.
Tell us.
Your inner voice learns from repetition.
So if you repeat kind words,
The brain slowly believes them.
give an example.
Instead of saying, I failed again, I say, this is hard, but I'm learning.
That small change matters.
I once spoke to a student named Michael from Germany.
What was his struggle?
He was learning English and felt very embarrassed when he made mistakes.
That's common.
He said, my grammar is terrible, people will laugh.
And what did you tell him?
I asked him one question. Do you stop walking because you fall once as a child?
Good question.
He laughed and said, no, of course not.
Learning works the same way. Emotional strength grows through small courage,
Not big, brave moments.
but small ones.
Speaking even when your voice shakes.
Trying again after a bad day.
Saying, I don't know yet.
Meera, you often talk about routine.
Yes, because routine gives the brain safety.
When life feels chaotic,
Routine is like a soft anchor.
not a strict schedule.
Just simple habits.
Let's give listeners a very simple example.
Okay.
Morning, drink water and take 3 slow breaths.
Midday, step away from your screen for 5 minutes.
Evening, write 1 sentence. Today I did my best with what I had.
That's it.
Why do routines help emotionally,
Because they remind your brain, I am safe right now.
even if life is uncertain?
This moment can be calm.
Meera, here's a question many listeners ask.
I'm listening.
What if I try, but I keep going back to old habits?
That's normal.
So it's not failure?
Not at all. It's practice. Progress is not a straight line.
It goes forward
And sometimes backward.
and forward again.
The important thing is not speed.
It's direction. Meera, do you have a tool for very bad days?
Yes, I call it the minimum day.
Minimum day?
Yes, on very hard days, I lower my expectations.
That sounds healthy.
My goals become eat something, shower, sleep.
And that's enough.
Yes, staying alive and gentle is enough.
Dear listener, if today is a minimum day for you,
Please don't feel ashamed.
you are still moving forward.
Rest is part of strength.
Meera, let's talk about hope.
Hope is often misunderstood,
People think hope is loud and excited.
but real hope is quiet,
It whispers, try again tomorrow.
even when today was hard.
Hope is not about fixing everything.
It's about finding one small light,
A song you like,
a warm drink.
a kind message.
Those small lights matter more than we think.
Let's pause and reflect.
Ask yourself quietly,
What helped me survive difficult times before?
you are stronger than you remember.
If you can, place one hand on your chest.
Feel your breathing.
Say silently, I am here. I am trying.
That is enough for now.
In the Word Tour, we take words and phrases from today's conversation.
And explain them slowly and clearly so you can use them in your own life.
Don't worry about remembering everything.
Just listen, relax, and notice what feels useful for you.
Our first phrase is, dwell on.
To dwell on something means to think about it again and again.
Usually, it's something negative.
For example, I try not to dwell on my mistakes at night.
Or, she dwelled on one bad comment and forgot all the good ones.
Dear listener, if you notice you're dwelling on something,
You can gently say, I've thought about this enough for today. Our next word is spiral or spiraling.
when your thoughts are spiraling, one small worry becomes bigger and bigger.
Your mind goes down like a circle.
Example, I read one negative message and my thoughts started spiraling.
Or, when I'm tired, my thinking spirals very fast.
Spiraling thoughts are common when we don't rest enough.
Next phrase, stuck in a rut.
If you're stuck in a rut, your life feels the same every day.
You feel bored, tired, or trapped.
For example, he felt stuck in a rut at his job, doing the same thing every day.
Or, I knew I was stuck in a rut when every day felt identical. This is a very useful idiom. Keep your head above water.
It means you're just managing to survive a difficult time.
You're not relaxed, but you're still going.
Example, with rent and bills, she's just trying to keep her head above water.
Or, during exams, I'm only keeping my head above water. Next phrase, bounce back.
To bounce back means to recover after something difficult.
like a ball that hits the ground and comes up again.
Example, it took time, but he bounced back after losing his job.
Or, you can bounce back from English mistakes with practice. This is a very common idiom.
The grass isn't always greener means other people's lives may look better.
But you don't see their problems.
Example, she wanted her friend's life, but later realized the grass wasn't always greener.
Social media often makes us forget this. Next word, brood.
To brood means to sit with sadness and think about it for a long time.
Example, he stayed home all weekend and brooded about the breakup.
It's okay to feel sad.
But brooding too long can make it heavier. Next phrase, work through.
To work through something means to deal with it slowly, step by step.
You don't ignore it.
Example, she needed time to work through her fear of speaking.
Or, it takes time to work through emotional pain. Our last idiom, the ball is in your court.
It means it's your turn to decide or act.
Example, I sent the email. Now the ball is in his court.
Life gives you a situation.
And now you choose your next step.
Dear listener, choose one word from today.
Just one.
Try to use it in your own sentence this week.
You don't need many words.
You need useful words.
Meera, let's talk about motivation.
Ah, yes. Motivation is very unreliable.
Some days it's strong.
Some days it disappears.
That's why consistency matters more.
Consistency means doing small things regularly,
Even when you don't feel excited.
even when nobody's watching.
That's how confidence grows. Meera, imagine a listener asks, if I miss one day,
Then you continue the next day.
no punishment?
No guilt.
Just return.
Dear listener, missing one day does not erase your progress.
Being human is not failure.
It's part of the process.
We've talked about many things today. Thoughts, worry, goals, pain, habits, and hope. And now we want to bring everything together in a simple, calm way.
Because life is already complicated enough.
Meera, if you had to share one simple truth about the mind, what would it be?
I would say this. Your mind believes what you repeat.
That's powerful.
If you repeat fear, the mind learns fear. If you repeat kindness, the mind learns safety.
And that doesn't happen in one day.
It happens slowly, quietly, gently.
Now, dear listener, I want to talk directly to you.
Yes, this part is only for you.
You don't need to fix your whole life this year.
You don't need to become someone else.
You only need to take care of the person you are today.
Small actions change more than big promises.
Drinking water when you feel tired.
Going to bed a little earlier.
Speaking kindly to yourself after a mistake.
These things look small, but they are powerful.
Here's one question you can ask yourself every day.
What is one small, kind thing I can do for myself today?
Not 10 things.
Just one.
Meera, many people feel behind in life.
Yes, because they think life is a race.
But life is not a race,
It's a walk.
and everyone walks at a different speed.
If you feel lost right now,
That doesn't mean you are broken,
it means you are in between chapters.
and new chapters take time to begin.
You don't need a perfect plan.
You need a direction that feels a little better than yesterday.
Even a 1-degree change matters.
Sometimes the hardest part is feeling alone.
Yes, feeling like nobody understands.
But if you're listening right now,
You are not alone in this moment.
we are here with you.
If you feel comfortable, write a comment.
You can use this simple sentence.
I'm listening from, and one small kind thing I will try this week is.
It can be very short.
There is no right or wrong answer.
Before we say goodbye, let's take one last calm moment together.
Sit comfortably.
Let your shoulders relax
Take a slow breath in.
and breathe out slowly.
Say silently to yourself, I'm doing the best I can right now.
And that is enough. Meera, thank you for this conversation.
Thank you, Alex, and thank you to everyone listening.
If this episode helped you feel even a little lighter,
Please like, subscribe, and share Simple English Cast.
it helps more learners find a calm place to practice English.
Be gentle with your mind.
Be patient with your journey.
And remember, you don't need to be perfect.
You just need to keep moving in a kinder direction. Together, this is Alex,
And Meera.
and you've been listening to Simple English Cast. See you next time.
Take care.